What's going on, guys? So today in this video I have something very interesting and it's called KREA AI. Now KREA is a tool, it's an AI tool that you can use to either generate videos, enhance or upscale an image, or generate images in real time. And it's still in the beta phase, like beta testing phase, but they have opened up the video generation like for the general public. And so far it's something that for a free account you can have access to free daily generations, which they haven't mentioned how many, but the only thing they've mentioned is there's a limited access to KREA tools, which we're still yet to know the complete tools. So now signing up is very easy. You can just use your Google account or your email, and I have already signed up and I'm logged in. In this video, however, what we are going to do is to try using the video generation feature, which you can either access it by coming to this place or you can just click here to generate videos. Now, the way KREA AI works is entirely different from other video AI video generators that I've seen, and here's why. For other video generators, you first of all hardly have the freedom to put the clip duration, like the Sora AI demos that we've seen, as well as the other tools that we've also used to compare Sora with. They don't give you that freedom to input the time frame. I mean, the time you would need to have the video, like the duration, I mean. So with KREA, you can have as long as like you want, because it gives you that timeline. And for the purpose of this video, let's just stick to, let's say, 6 seconds. Now, to make it really interesting, we're going to tell a story, and what we can do with KREA determines how creative you want to be. I decided to use ChatGPT to come up with a fictional story, and what I just did was to prompt ChatGPT to write a fictional story of a 24-year-old African boy who later became a monster. The boy turned back to his default form when the love of his life came and spoke to him. ChatGPT did a very good job here, and that's one of the things ChatGPT is good at. Now, after that, I still prompted it further by saying, I need you to follow the story and create detailed image prompts to describe each scene of the story. It did so, but I wanted to have like a very detailed description of each scene, since we are later going to use Leonardo AI to generate those images. And then it generated 7 scenes, and I went ahead to say, okay, this prompt would be inserted into Leonardo AI, and in order to get the best results, each prompt should be described extremely well to the tiniest detail. And voila, we have longer generations and longer prompts. And the best part about Leonardo AI is that it has like a long text area where you can put detailed prompts. I went ahead and used up almost every credit I have to generate the 7 scenes, because I chose quality over speed. And when you're using quality, it means you want more details, you want like a bit of like more realistic looking images compared to the speed. So for quality, each image generated costs you around 16 coins, just note that. And for speed, it's the regular 4 coins. So we're not here to talk about Leonardo AI, we're just here to talk about KREA, right? So the first few images, this was the first image. This is the 24-year-old African boy. This is the second scene, and this is when he turned to a monster and all that. So we are now going to do this real time because I want us to experience the results together. So the first thing you're going to do in creating such videos is now to download each of these images first of all and add them here as separate keyframes. Now after downloading the images, you for the purpose of this example, you'll be expecting 7 images. So you just click on add keyframe and you click to upload an image. You can also generate an image. I mean, like from what we just did using Leonardo, would have done it here, but we I don't know how good the image generation of this particular tool is. So I would just stick with what we've generated with Leonardo. So I'm just gonna click on add keyframe. So now after clicking, it goes to your computer where the images are, and we're gonna select the image. All right, so the next thing we do after uploading the image is, if you notice, once you hover your text below the image, it's going to ask you to enter the text prompt. So in this case, what we are going to do is to type the shorter version of the first prompt that we got. So this is the shorter version. Yeah, so this was the first one, a vibrant this. Let's see if the text field here. All right, good. Now we move to the next one and add the next image for the next scene, and we do the same up to the end, the end. So I'm just gonna pause this video, finish up, and get back to you. All right, so I have successfully added the images. There's one thing that you should note. When adding the images, when adding the prompts, you should align them. I mean, you should bring them to be close to each other like this. It's more like using Canva's video editor, where you have to like avoid the spaces from there. And one other thing also is the duration is determined by the number of images you have. So if you notice, at first I had 6 here and this place was like filled up, so I had to increase it to 8. But from the look of things, it's 7 images that would be perfect for this scene. And well, now that we have everything set, let's generate, and we would continue with the video once this is done. Now it has finished the first part of generation and it's enhancing. So this is what you're going to experience when you're doing so. And I believe the longer the video, the more time it takes, but this didn't really take so much time. So it's done, and this is already looking so interesting. I mean, let's just play it out and see. Now you could choose the option of looping it. You could choose the option of increasing the intensity, and the more the motion intensity you have, the more like randomness and like faster movements occur. And the aspect ratio, I left it on 16:9 because I used the same aspect ratio for the image generations here. And for the loop option, I just put it on off, and this is how the video turned out to be. This is interesting. I mean, it looks like a movie trailer can be like created from something like this, and I'm serious, I'm dead serious with this. I have a feeling that when you have a very good sound, let's say a sound created from, say, Suno AI, you can have something very interesting to watch, and I might try it out just for fun. But this is how it looks, and we left it on film. So if you want to check it out, if you want to like try out these other options, you could use probably the animate option. You could use the render or experimental option. And so far, just let me know what you think. It's something that looks promising. It looks of course there are some things that we can observe, some negatives also, but since it's something that's new, we haven't seen something like that in the video AI video generation department so far. This is one of its kind. And all right, just for testing purpose, let's just use the animation option and generate the video again and see what comes up, just out of curiosity. All right, so the animate part is done, and this is how it looks when animated. It has kind of removed the African vibe from the story because it looks like Tarzan. I mean, but then it's still okay. It's still very okay. And to move it further, I just decided to give ChatGPT more prompt by telling it, give me a prompt to describe the background song for this story. And it went ahead to give me how the background sound of each scene will come up. And I said, no, give me an overall soundtrack for the trailer. And it gave me still some soundtracks for the section. So all I did was get from here an evocative and dynamic blend up to story and brought it up to Suno AI. Okay, so while this generates, I've downloaded the animated version. Let's say we play the animated version with this background sound. We can always get tools to. I don't know, this we I can see the possibilities of doing a lot with this tool. Now, I'm no Steven Spielberg or some some high-end movie director or producer, but the storyline, with a good storyline, you can actually make something very good out of this. And okay, so now it's good that we're testing this real time. As you can see, we have used 80% of our compute time with the free account, which means, yes, there's this limitation that comes up that they haven't specified unless if you're using it. So I'm just downloading the other version and trying to see if we can play it with a background sound also. And this is the other song. All right, I think that's enough for one video. Just let me know what you think in the comment section. I would like to see you guys trying out something crazy out of this. Let's see what you can come up with. And like I said, I'm no Steven Spielberg, but who knows, Steven Spielberg might be watching. So what do you think? Let me know what you think, and I will catch you in the next video. Thank you for watching.